Clap is everything to me.
You're everywhere to me.
Oh my God, I just karaoke'd that song.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
We're aligned in the branchiverse.
We are. And it was a hit. I think it was a hit.
Oh, you always wonder what the surprise like bangers are going to be at karaoke.
I know. That one's a good. I have a good singing inflection for those like naughty oddie.
You absolutely
songs.
do. Like a contemporary with a twinge of emo.
Yes, exactly. That pop punk.
Yeah.
All that is my vocal
Fiona,
range.
all of those.
I can't do Fiona. She's too good.
I don't know. I think you could.
Thank you for believing in me.
I do. And I guess I've never heard you go full emo, but I know you have that in you. Like,
yeah. You
spiritually. I've been struggling for the last long bit to not do so many slow jams at karaoke. It's
really?
like I gotta change it up. I gotta shake it out. So I put on my karaoke like to do playlist on Spotify, and Baird pulled up the first song he pulled up. I thought he was joking. He's like, no, this is on there. It was How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Apparently I want to do that at karaoke sometime.
I feel like you would murder that song.
Is Nickelback back?
I think so.
Have they been forgiven?
Spiritually.
Uh-huh.
They're back. The branchiverse is back.
Oh, man. Are we more like Michelle Branch solo or Michelle Branch on a Santana track? You remember that one?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
It's all in the name of love. I'm gonna get the YouTube's gonna make us put ads on the podcast because of my stunning rendition of Michelle Branch songs.
Like, you can't use that.
Like, that's literally stolen from Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, welcome home, back from your travels.
Yes, thank you, and welcome listeners to Is This Normal? The podcast where we dissect if people's quirks, queries, confessions are normal or something completely different. I'm Alyssa Yeoman.
I'm Erin Ingle.
I wanted to do that before I got lost in your eyes.
Good call.
I was like, we're about to talk about travel. So yeah, I was just traveling on the road, doing some comedy on the road, which is that normal?
Is it? I wonder what the percentages are of road doggies out in the world.
I don't know, but I don't know how road dogs do it. I don't know how dealing with club owners is a trip. And yeah, I feel like every city you go to, and I don't know if this is your experience as well, but there's like a comedy doppelganger for like every person.
Ooh, this is a really good take.
Yeah, I feel like there's just like
that's
in every scene
of this
you'll be
city.
able to find at least 5 to 10 other matches of people who are in your scene.
I'm looking for the word like a prototype or like a paradigm or something like that. Like there's the doppelgangers are strong throughout. There's a vein. Like there's the overconfident open micer who like is like, I actually take really good care of women on my shows.
Yes.
The old hats that are like still think they're the top doggies, but they haven't changed up their material in 35 years.
Right. And they used to open for some big name and they still use that credit.
You're like, wow, 85 was a good year for you.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, and 2023 not so hot.
This is my husband's family has a theory about pickup basketball that occupies the same space, which is at every given pickup basketball game you find the same like 5 to 7 guys.
That's funny.
So I wonder what other communities this overlaps in.
Oh, probably every community. If you're a part of some sort of community, let us know if this is true for your community. I would love to know. I'd love to know.
So you were out there in the wild getting after it.
I was.
Up in the air.
Yeah. Houston has a cool comedy scene though.
Great.
And I was up in the air. I was flying. Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about before I go off on this. I got this great tip from a friend. So I like vape weed. I don't vape nicotine, but I have plenty of vapors in my life. Everybody loves at least one vapor. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about, the no smoking, no vaping on planes. It's federally illegal. But I have a friend. I won't name any names in case the cops are listening right now.
The federal
Who?
cops.
The federal cops.
The FCC, FAA.
The SEC. I don't know a lot of cop lingo, but basically she gets away with vaping on planes by taking a hit of the vape in the bathroom, flushing the toilet before the hit comes out of her mouth, lets the hit out as the toilet flushes. So the vape cloud is sucked into wherever all that goes, which I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you're vaping in the bathroom, and you can get your vape hits in on a nice flight.
Yeah, because the vape cloud is it's a strong like essence, right? Like that would be seeping out and it was all smell like butterscotch or Skittles or whatever in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I honestly am surprised that vaping is illegal, like to the same degree as a smoking product. Because it's like I feel like the hazard of a flame is a great deal of the risk on a plane. You know,
right?
Okay, when I'm just racking my brain trying to like relive this moment. I feel like when I flush a toilet on a plane, I'm clapping that lid closed.
Oh, I'm as far away from it as you can imagine. It's chaos.
As far away as possible, like 12 inches.
Yeah, exactly. I actually open the door, flush it from outside.
With the foot on the,
exactly.
Press the button on the wall. So I guess I'm a little bit fearful about what is beyond the portal.
Like, how do you not get sucked in? That's what I ask.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's brave.
It's brave. Very courageous.
Normal, special, brave.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about trying it when I was on the plane because I was like, oh, I'm here. There's this toilet in front of me.
Were you packing your vape like carry on?
I didn't put it in my carry-on. I was too scared to put it in my carry-on because I was leaving Texas. So
I would be.
Leaving Washington, I'm like, please pat me down with it.
Yeah,
you're not gonna stop
in my
me.
mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm cheeking it right now.
We're cool up here. But yeah, leaving from Texas, I was like, I'm not putting this in my carry-on.
No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little too dangerous. So I did put it in my checked bag. I didn't have it, but I still thought like, oh, I could. Now I know a trick to vape in this bathroom.
Yeah.
I was tempted to I was like, oh, I would love to try this actually. But then I thought about putting my face that close to the toilet.
Is your friend, do they have to put their face close to the hole?
I think you have to get close. How else is it going to, it's not going to suck it down from up top.
You wouldn't think.
So I think you got to get a little lower.
Whew.
I guess I don't know how powerful that suction is because I've never tried this. But
I mean, it sounds strong.
It does.
It is like.
Yeah. Everybody on the plane knows you just took a shit.
Oh, and I get those back seats sometimes too.
Oh, yeah.
Just to be like out of the way. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, this is why I didn't want to sit back here right next to the toilet. I've never tried it. I don't break a lot of rules on the plane.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Me too.
It's like you're already in prison up there. So
right.
what happened? They just shortcut you to the authorities as soon as you're on ground.
They literally just airdrop you right into the prison.
We're going to slap on this parachute and shove you out the back because you're a criminal and a crook. And also you're high and we can all tell.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I do feel like this is definitely special.
I think that's special. That's definitely aspirational, maybe.
Yeah.
Brave, I would say.
Brave.
I don't know. It'd be fun to hear how many people have actually tried to smoke anything on a plane. Like, we all know it's baffling that there's an ashtray in there.
Right.
Why is it? What does it mean? Why have it? Are they like, this is your last chance, buddy, to fucking not do this?
I don't know.
It's always been confusing.
It is. Yeah, maybe there was just something they never updated. They were like, didn't want to let go of that from the time, from the Mad Men era when people smoked on planes, drank their scotch.
Man, vaping in the bathroom. That's, I hope the suction is strong enough. Could you maybe get your friend to do a video recording of this next time they try it?
Yeah, I'll ask. I'll just be like, just take a little tape for me. I want to see how it goes. You can blur out your face.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we can anonymously repost it for them so they can prove it to the world. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Yeah. But file it under Brave/special. New categories every day.
Always. Everything is a discovery process over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Should I kick it with another flight thing, or do you want to carry it through?
Yeah, go for it.
This is a good old submission here from a live show, and it is this normal? I sometimes beep masturbate.
Love the beep before. I love the beep and the words still happen.
I felt like I wanted to give a heads up.
Just a trigger warning for people. We're about to say the word.
We haven't established a system yet, but okay. I sometimes masturbate on commercial flights. Uh-oh.
Wow.
The uh-oh was my own. That was Erin Ingle's addition to this. I think this could be criminal behavior.
No vaping on planes, no masturbating on planes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, the vaping on the plane seems like a victimless crime, though. Maybe if you actually, honestly, as long as both of these are taking place in the bathroom, carry on.
Right.
I just don't want.
I didn't think about the fact that you could just be masturbating at your seat.
That's nasty.
I automatically, because I wanted to believe in the good in the world, this person was masturbating in the lavatory.
Having a little fap in the lav.
But I guess in theory you could have like a blanket on over your lap and be jerking it, and no one would know.
I'm pretty sure there's like videos of this, like people putting their seatbelts on blast for this.
I guess that's true. That's true. I've seen that on porn.com.
Oh yeah. So what's the scoop? What do we? I mean, like. Obviously, we know that it is done because of the content of porn.com.
Right.
And, you know.
But I guess that's usually two people. But doing a solo masturbation on a flight. I get that flights are long. You get a little restless.
It's stressful. You know, you took a long time to get there. Here we go trying to understand people's behavior. I'm just gonna catch us.
This always happens.
It's too just willing to forgive it.
Yeah.
No, okay. Here's what is not appropriate: is to masturbate like right next to somebody, and I'm gonna say if they can tell. Like,
yes,
if you somehow if it's undetectable,
like
and you somehow can wash your nasty little fingies after.
Oh yeah. There's the smell of masturbation. I forget. There's so much.
I don't think I think we're working on a disapproval for this act.
I think so. Okay, if you're doing it in the lav, I understand. Take a little break. Go in there. Do what you got to do. Hop on the Wi-Fi. Pay that $8.
Look the people who have been waiting in line in the eye on your way out.
Exactly.
You've been in there for a few too many minutes. You give them a couple nods, maybe a chin up, maybe a chin down.
Just give them a hug as you pass and slide bodies next to each other after you've masturbated on the flight.
You got a huge shit-eating grin on your face.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, you didn't do a sex crime.
Yes.
In my opinion.
But if you're just masturbating willy-nilly, you can't even like put your arm on the armrest without bumping someone. How do you have that range of motion in your arms/elbows to even make a masturbation on the plane happen?
I don't know.
That's yeah,
and like you got to be. You're just in such close contact with so many other people in that moment. Like you and I talked, I believe, in a previous episode about you feeling uncomfortable masturbating when someone else is in the house.
Right.
So this is a different breed.
This person's next level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need my solitude, my me time.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that they specified that this was a commercial flight, as if they're flying private jets as well. Because the private jet would make a difference to me.
It would.
Masturbate all you want on that
private
PJ.
Jet? Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what it's for, as far as I'm concerned. But when we go commercial, that's different.
That's some risky and nasty behavior.
Yeah. This is definitely leaning towards special to me. Also, I'm going to put it with the parking ticket category. Illegal.
This is against the law. And I think you should be confident in keeping your name not attached to this submission. Well done.
Yeah, exactly.
We have kept your anonymity, your identity safe. Your special behavior will not see the light of day unless you go viral for being gross next to somebody.
Unless you are arrested.
That's public record.
Okay, file that one away.
It's filed.
I don't think any of our listeners are going to have any other things to say about that if it comes up. If you're like,
yeah, you want to
"This
go to
was
bat?
me. Here's what happens. That's fine. We can't promise we can keep it a secret once you reveal your name, because of HIPAA. But respect. Totally special. Okay.
Each are special.
Next one. I can't get into my sheets dirty.
Respectful. I think this is aspirational behavior.
This is aspirational behavior.
Yeah. I know people that have I know that a lot of people have higher standards than I do. I understand this.
Yes.
What's the name of that book? Like, Don't Sit on My Bed in Your Outside Clothes.
Yes, by Phoebe Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got the title right, but there's people it's a sacred space.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people treasure it, and not getting into bed dirty. I respect that move. I'm getting in there sweaty and dirty when I'm tired.
Yeah. Sometimes I have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I don't like is having a dirty foot, though. Sometimes I'll wash just my feet before bed.
That makes sense.
If it's like a summer day and I've been walking around in sandals or something,
Yeah.
You know how I am with my feet.
Yeah. It's just grimy. That's a totally different thing.
That's the world's dirt, not just yours.
Yeah, exactly. I get not getting into bed in your same clothes that you wore all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that outside clothes
Mm-hmm.
thing. But showering before bed can be very energizing. So
Yes.
I'm like, how do you shower? Make sure you're not, or what is clean to this person? Is it
Yeah.
a full shower? Are you just
Like
washing your feet or doing a little rinse down or something?
Little baby wipes on the pits. And the
Yeah,
crotch.
exactly. Because that'll be different. But this is definitely aspirational behavior to never get in without being dirty. Like, that takes effort.
It really does.
Sometimes it takes everything just to get my contacts out.
Yes. If I've already laid down and remember that my contacts are in, sometimes I have to ask myself if I need to see much tomorrow,
Right.
Like, maybe my eyes are just going to burn for a while. Not getting into bed, not getting into my sheets dirty. Maybe this person has like another option where they're like, I guess it's a couch night because I don't want to take a shower and I can't degrade my bed like this.
That's dedication.
I don't know.
Yeah, the couch is up for anything.
Mhm.
I love a couch nap in the middle of the day.
Old sweaty old nasty couch.
Yeah. She's a slut.
She loves it. She's like, you're dirty, and I don't mind at all.
Exactly.
Mm.
But the bed is like, no.
Not on my watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't get into my sheets dirty. I mean, I'm gonna guess just from my travels, from my experience, my exposure to other human beings, that I would say probably most people will tolerate a dirty bed for a while.
Right.
Like,
But that being said, I don't know if that makes this, like, as many people as I know who can tolerate it, I feel like I know someone who would be like, I'm not getting in my bed dirty.
Yeah.
I think this is like, we got a 50-50 chance. So
Ooh.
even though it is aspirational, I'm wondering,
Yeah, like you're on the right
still
side of
normal?
history.
Because it is for, they're on the right side of history.
Oh yeah, I think you're right there. Like, are we gonna? What's our? Over the years, as we continue this successful podcast, that will surely yield book deals, global tours, etc.
The Super Bowl.
The world's first podcast Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes.
As we've put it out into the universe, it's gonna happen.
Right.
We like. Is it as normal? Like, is it more than half of the people, or is it like you're just not alone? Because we know they're not alone.
Right.
Yes.
No one's ever alone. That's what this podcast is here to prove, right?
You're not alone.
But you're right. Is it more than 50% of people? Because
I don't know. I'm gonna say I would like to deem this a little bit special, because I think probably more. I think the majority of people are willing to get into their sheets a little dirty, but I might be wrong.
okay.
What's your opinion?
I think this might be normal.
Okay. All right.
Wow, our second one.
I
We're
knew
just
we'd start practicing and we'd get
Yeah.
into it.
only because I do feel like probably half of people feel this way.
Okay.
Like I think if we added 2 more people into this room right now, we would have like you even not getting in with your feet dirty, right? Like would someone be like, you're clean.
That's clean. Yeah. Okay.
You know, like
we need to start like this is why we need like an elaborate social media presence is so we can do giant polls on this stuff.
Yeah.
after the fact.
we do.
That's what we're gonna have to start someday.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But for now, it's up to the 2 of us, and we disagree.
Exactly. And for our millions of listeners out there influenced by this, we'd love to know what you think.
We'd love to hear your feedback. We'd
Yeah.
love to see a picture of you at bedtime.
Yeah. Are you clean? Are you dirty? Let us know.
Let's see the feet.
Okay, so we got a split.
Split decision.
Okay.
We got time for one more.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna read this verbatim from our web submissions here. Hi, first time, long time. Whenever I go through automatic doors, I like to do the Jedi hand gesture and pretend I'm using the Force to open the doors. Is this normal? Is it relatable? You bet it is.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I really like to do that too.
Yeah. And you're just like, whoosh.
And then you walk into the grocery store. Maybe somebody saw you do it. Give them a nod. Cool guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm unstoppable. You saw that.
Can you
saw me
believe the
open those
power
doors.
I have? Always funny. That is a life bit.
It's a life bit.
Yeah, that's been a topic on the internet that I love to hear. And that's just a good bit to do out in the world.
It is. I like pretending like whenever you have those doors that just like spin around. I forgot what they're called.
Revolving doors?
Revolving doors. There we go. I kind of like to act like I'm like double dutching a little.
Oh, cute.
Because you got to like, you know what I mean? You got to wait for the perfect time. You do that. I just like run in there.
Oh, yeah. And that's in the family of which you accidentally like run into somebody in a hallway or whatever, and then you both go, you do the little dance.
Exactly.
Little dancey dance.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're dancing.
I'm imagining it. I love it.
Exactly.
He's at the office. He's in his Argyle sweater. You got a big crush. You're like, how did we find ourselves here again?
Ooh, under the mistletoe.
Yeah,
that's some cute behavior.
Ooh. I would love to see this as this Jedi hand trick in like I don't know if movies like really do it that much like movie referencing that often, but I would love to see this in a movie, like a person doing the Jedi trick on the automatic door and then they have a meet cute from somebody on the inside.
I would love that. I would watch that Netflix rom-com or whatever it was. Yeah. I think this is wild. We both are like, this is normal behavior.
Because we've done it.
Yes.
But it's probably not normal.
I don't know. It feels a little special, but I'm like, if 2 of us both do it,
100% of the hosts of Is This Normal?
Yeah. Then I think a good amount of the population probably does it.
I mean,
or does something. Because you always are, whether it's like the Jedi one, I've seen so many people do that, like trying to get the door open, like wave.
Absolutely. And there's nothing like not embarrassing about a clear door. Like I just feel like there's so much room for error. There's a bit on are you a Ted Lasso watcher at all?
I've seen some of it.
There's a running bit where one person like always pushes on the pull or pulls on the push and like runs into the door basically. I love it. It's hilarious to me.
It never gets old.
And then and there was I think you should leave where he
pulls the door.
It goes both ways.
Yes.
These are hot recommendations for our listeners. If you haven't seen any of this door-based humor, it's out there in the world for your consumption.
And with all that door-based humor, that also makes me feel like it's more normal.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody struggles with the doors.
What other types
man
of doors
against door?
We got the revolvers. We've got at the office that I sometimes work at, there's a revolving door and then there's like 2 really heavy doors on either side. And pretty much all the time, like depending on the season, it's like use the revolving doors otherwise you're going to let the heat out. Use or the revolving doors are closed and you have to use the side doors. Like there's never 100% door functionality in this huge wall of glass. I don't understand why, but door drama.
Door drama.
What about an elevator door? You gonna Jedi mind trick the elevator door, or is it just like?
I think it's just the clear auto door.
Mm-hmm. Because you've walked up to it and it opens.
Right.
As if through the power of your mind.
Exactly.
But in an elevator, you have to at least press a button.
And you're waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're sitting there Jedi mind tricking
embarrassing.
for a while, that's next level. Nobody's going to want to get on that elevator with you.
Which is maybe a hack, actually.
Yeah.
If you don't want to spend an awkward elevator ride with somebody, maybe commit to the Jedi bit. Well, and like just keep, if there's you're in the like elevator lobby, there's a couple people around, they all want to go up. You're going to go up. You've pressed the thing. You're waiting for it. Just keep swiping your hand like a Jedi at the door when it's not about to open and see if maybe you get a ride to yourself.
Everybody's like, I'll catch the next one. It's okay.
It's all good. You're fine. Maybe make a lightsaber sound. We got options here.
Yeah, I love that life hack.
So yeah, so what are we thinking? Like, I mean, I'm willing to say that we both do it, but it's special.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's special at the end of the day.
I'm gonna have to go loiter around Safeway and see what people are up to at that door.
Yeah, just see how many people do it, make a wave.
Yeah, and I certainly don't do it like every time. It's like if I'm feeling like goofy, you know.
Yeah, right. Mood. Little silliness. Okay.
It's good to be silly.
It is. Totally special though.
Mm-hmm.
We love it.
Well, perfect.
I think that was it for today.
A quick and dirty, is this normal?
Yeah.
The podcast that you just listened to.
Quick and dirty like your masturbation on the airplane.
You better clean it up. You nasty son of a gun. Beep. Masturbation. Well, this has been Is This Normal? We're glad to have you here. We'd love it if you would like us, subscribe. You know what? Maybe give us a cool casual 5-star review on your podcast platform of choice. Maybe we'll read it on the air.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Share with a friend. Share with someone you hate. Share with anyone who you feel like would benefit from this podcast. And your friend who's masturbating on the plane.
Like, hey, listen, this is about you.
Exactly.
Submit your quirks and queries and confessions through our Google form. It's anonymous. You get to use your own words. We'll read them as they're written. It's cute. It's fun. It's flirty. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
And we like to hear from you all. So even if you want to submit your feedback, your responses to other questions, you can use the form, or you can email us at isthisnormalcomedy@gmail.com.
Yes.
Subject heading, you're wrong.
Yes. Awesome. I think that's it for today. We're practicing new sign-offs, so we're going to just give some different ones a try.
Yeah, try them on for size.
Yeah, you can write back feedback. Your sign-off sucks.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, exactly. We always want to hear from the normcore. Mm-hmm. So until next time, you're normal.
You're special.
Oh, I said it, jinx.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, bye-bye.